Nearly 70% of Americans struggle financially not because of big disasters, but due to small, everyday money mistakes. These silent leaks quietly drain your wealth, often without you noticing. Are you in control of your money, or is it controlling you? Today we'll expose the most common financial blunders that sabotage your dreams of independence. By the end, you'll know how to spot and avoid these traps, setting yourself up for a stronger financial future. Stick around, what you learn could save you thousands over your lifetime. Let's start with the most relatable mistake, a common pitfall that many of us stumble into without even realizing it. It's a silent wealth killer, a slow burn that erodes your financial stability over time. It's overspending on small, seemingly insignificant daily purchases. These are the everyday expenses that we often overlook, dismissing them as trivial and harmless. It's not the big splurges, the occasional extravagant purchase that you carefully plan for. It's the $7 coffee, that daily caffeine fix. It's the $15 lunch, the convenient but costly midday meal. It's the forgotten subscriptions, those recurring charges that silently drain your account each month. Take Alex, who thought he was frugal, always looking for deals and discounts. But despite his best efforts, he ended every month broke, wondering where all his money had gone. We reviewed his bank statements, meticulously analyzing every transaction, and found his daily habits were costing him over $500 a month. That's a staggering $6,000 a year, money that could have been invested or saved for a rainy day. These tiny transactions, seemingly insignificant on their own, add up over time, silently draining your finances like a slow leak in a faucet. Your brain tends to ignore these small expenses, categorizing them as negligible, but they quickly become automatic, unnoticed habits that are hard to break. The solution? Track every dollar, every single expense, no matter how small it may seem. Alex started making coffee at home, brewing his own cup of joe instead of hitting the coffee shop every morning. And he started packing lunch, preparing his own meals instead of ordering takeout. These small changes freed up hundreds each month, allowing him to save for real goals like a down payment on a house or a well-deserved vacation. Where are your coffees? Identify your small leaks, those recurring expenses that are silently draining your bank account. This isn't about deprivation, about denying yourself every little pleasure. It's about intention, about making conscious choices with your money. Face the numbers, confront your spending habits head-on, and use a tracking app to monitor where your money is going. And see where your money really goes. Gain a clear understanding of your spending patterns. That discomfort you feel when you see the numbers, it's the wake-up call you need, the realization that it's time to take control of your finances. Take control. Don't let your money control you, dictate your life, and limit your opportunities. Start tracking today, even if it's just for a week, and you'll be shocked at how much you can save, how quickly those small savings can add up. That's the first step, the crucial initial move to financial freedom, to a life where you're in control of your money and your future. The next blunder is putting off saving, telling yourself you'll start later. Life is unpredictable, and later often arrives as an emergency. Meet Sarah, who spent freely and saved nothing, until a $3,000 car repair threw her into crisis. With no savings, she faced debt and stress, all for one unexpected bill. Not saving means living on the edge, one emergency away from disaster. The fix? Pay yourself first. Treat savings as a non-negotiable bill. Automate transfers right after payday. You'll quickly adapt to living on less, and your savings will grow painlessly. Sarah learned the hard way, but you don't have to. Saving isn't deprivation. It's protection and peace of mind. Start small, automate, and build your safety net. Emergencies will happen, the only question is when. Make saving your top priority, and future crises won't derail your life. Your future self will thank you for every dollar you set aside today. Don't wait, start now. Start. Even good savers make this mistake, letting money sit in low-interest accounts, losing value to inflation. Inflation quietly erodes your savings, making your money worth less every year. Consider Mark and David, both saved $500 a month, but Mark kept his in savings, while David invested in index funds. After 30 years, Mark had $200,000. David had over $1.2 million. The difference? Compound interest. Not investing means missing out on the most powerful wealth-building tool. Investing doesn't have to be complicated. Low-cost index funds and consistency are key. The biggest risk isn't the market. It's not investing at all. Don't let fear or confusion hold you back. Start small, learn the basics, and let your money work for you. Time in the market beats timing the market. Don't end up like Mark, regretting lost decades. Take action now. your future self will be grateful. Investing is how you turn savings into real wealth. Make your money grow, don't let it shrink. If money makes you anxious, you're likely missing a budget, a plan for your money. A budget isn't a restriction, it's freedom and clarity. Without one, you're flying blind, never knowing where your money goes. Mike and Jessica fought constantly about money until they sat down, tracked every expense, and built a simple budget. They discovered $1,000 a month wasted on food delivery and impulse buys. With a plan, arguments stopped, and they worked as a team toward shared goals. A budget turns vague worries into actionable numbers. It reveals overspending and opportunities to save or invest. Use any tool, a spreadsheet, notebook, or app. The habit matters more than the method. Track, plan, and review regularly. The peace of mind is priceless. Mike and Jessica saved their relationship and bought a house, all thanks to budgeting. Don't underestimate this tool. Stop flying blind. Give your money a mission. Create your budget today. High-interest debt, especially those tempting credit cards with their alluring rewards programs, is financial quicksand. It seems harmless at first, maybe even beneficial, but it quickly becomes a trap. It's deceptively easy to fall into, often starting with small purchases that accumulate over time but incredibly hard to escape. Those minimum payments, they barely touch the principal balance. You're mostly just paying interest, keeping you stuck. Take Ben, for example. He racked up $10,000 in credit card debt at a staggering 22% interest rate, thinking he was being responsible and managing his finances by diligently paying the minimum each month. Little did he know at that rate it would take him a crippling 30 years to pay off that debt, and he'd end up shelling out an additional $18,000 in interest alone. That's almost double what he originally borrowed. This debt began to dictate every aspect of his life, influencing his decisions, causing immense stress, and effectively blocking him from achieving his long-term financial goals, like buying a house or investing in his future. High-interest debt is a financial emergency. Treat it like one. The first step is to immediately stop using the cards. Freeze them, cut them up, do whatever it takes to prevent further accumulation. Then, attack the existing balance aggressively. Consider using the debt snowball method, where you focus on paying off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. Or, opt for the debt avalanche method, which prioritizes paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first, saving you money in the long run. The key is to pick one of these strategies, snowball or avalanche, and stick to it with unwavering commitment. Consistency is crucial. Ben, determined to break free, chose the avalanche method. He drastically cut his spending, eliminating unnecessary expenses, and picked up a side hustle to generate extra income. Through sheer dedication and hard work, he successfully paid off his entire credit card debt in just 18 months. The feeling of freedom and control over his finances was truly life-changing. Remember, every single dollar you spend on interest is a dollar that's being diverted away from your future aspirations and financial security. The first step is to acknowledge the problem and its impact on your life. Then make a detailed plan to tackle it head-on. It's going to be tough, requiring discipline and sacrifice, but it's absolutely possible to break free from the cycle of debt. Don't let high-interest debt dictate your choices. Limit your opportunities and control your life. You deserve better. Take decisive action now to regain control of your finances. Your financial future and overall well-being depend on it. Escape the quicksand of high-interest debt and reclaim your financial freedom. Many overlook the importance of a dedicated emergency fund, a separate, untouchable pot for true emergencies. Without it, any crisis can derail your entire financial plan. Maria, a single mom, lost her job and had to drain her house down payment savings just to survive. If she'd had a separate emergency fund, her long-term goals wouldn't have been destroyed. An emergency fund is your financial buffer, turning disasters into manageable setbacks. Aim for 3-6 months of essential expenses: rent, food, utilities, transportation. If your job is unstable, save more. Start with $1,000, then build up over time. Keep it in a separate, high-yield savings account. Accessible, but not too tempting. Maria rebuilt her fund after her ordeal and never wanted to feel that vulnerable again. Don't wait for a crisis to learn this lesson. Build your emergency fund now, before you need it. It's your financial fire extinguisher, essential but often ignored. Protect your future self from the unexpected. Start your safety net today. What's the single biggest regret people have later in life? It's often staring them right in the face, something they could have addressed years ago. The final blunder, not planning adequately for retirement. It's a mistake that can haunt your golden years. It feels distant, a problem for future you. But time is your greatest asset when it comes to retirement planning. Every day you delay is lost forever, and the power of compounding diminishes with each passing day. The earlier you start, the less you need to save each month. The difference between a comfortable, worry-free retirement and struggling to make ends meet in old age comes down to the choices you make now, the habits you form, and the discipline you apply to your savings. It's about building a secure foundation for your future. Take Robert, for example. He ignored retirement planning until age 45, a point where the hill seemed much steeper. He then had to make huge sacrifices to catch up, downsizing his family home, a painful decision that impacted everyone, slashing spending on everything from vacations to daily coffees, and saving aggressively, diverting over 30% of his income into retirement accounts. He ultimately succeeded in reaching his retirement goals, but the journey was incredibly tough, filled with stress and anxiety, and entirely avoidable had he started earlier. Don't wait for panic to force your hand. If your employer offers a 401k with a match, sign up immediately and contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's essentially free money, a guaranteed return on your investment that you absolutely shouldn't pass up. Gradually increase your contributions by 1% each year, even if it feels small, until you reach at least 15% of your gross income. This consistent increase will make a significant difference over time. Open a Roth IRA, which offers tax advantages in retirement, and automate your savings contributions. Set it and forget it. Start now, even if it's just a small amount each month. The power of compound growth will do the heavy lifting over the long term. The best time to start saving for retirement was years ago. The second best time is today, right now. Make retirement savings a non-negotiable part of your budget, just like rent or utilities. Your future self, the one who wants to travel, pursue hobbies, and enjoy a comfortable life, will thank you profusely for every dollar you invest today. Don't let procrastination and inaction become your biggest regret. Secure your future, build a nest egg, and ensure peace of mind in your later years. Start planning and saving today. Let's recap overspending, neglecting savings, not investing, living without a budget, high-interest debt, skipping an emergency fund, and ignoring retirement. Each can derail your finances, but all are avoidable with knowledge and action. Be proactive. Be the CEO of your money. Small changes today, automatic savings, a budget, your first investment will compound into freedom and security. Don't wait for a crisis to force change. Start building your financial future now. What's your biggest financial lesson or struggle? Share in the comments to help others. We're all in this together. Check out my video on the 50-30-20 rule for your next step. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.